A lot of us were doing our Christmas shopping, and many people are a little anxious, nervous these days, and they could probably use a special gift this year. Denise Worden from the Arizona Naturopathic Medical Association is joining us this morning with some calming gift ideas. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am doing well. You know, I think what this pandemic has showed me is that a lot of people have mental health issues, and maybe you yourself don't, but I think a lot of us feel anxiety lately. We're suffering from a little bit of depression. So if there's one thing the pandemic has done, it has probably really shined a light on mental health and the importance of having a mental health community.
That's correct. And, you know, it's been a stigma for a while, but it's not anymore. People are okay saying that they may feel a little blue or depressed, anxious, PTSD, whatever it is. So this is something good that's coming out of all of this, that we're having a conversation about it.
So we're talking about Christmas gifts and getting maybe the anxious person in your life, maybe the person that struggles with mental health issues. What do you get them for Christmas? So when you're thinking about it, how should you try to kind of come up with some ideas?
Right. You've got to really understand and know the person. Instead of what do you like, what do they like? And I think some things that we overlook is music. Music, there is different types of music that has been designed for brain coherence. This is a good one here, Genesis, for sleep. Insomnia is a bad thing that people are going with this time of year. Here's one for pet therapy. So let's go back to the basics. We've got to sleep. We've got to get our mind in order. This is a book. I'll talk about a couple of books in a minute that I really like. This book, Secret Language of the Heart, is a great gift because it's teaching you how to use music for getting you to the mood that you want to be. If you're depressed, how do you come up to a higher level? If you're anxious, how do you relax into that? And there's a lot of science behind using music to be able to take you to those places. And books are a great gift. Whether they don't like to read, they can get an audio book, but that's one. Also, journaling helps for depression, anxiety. Get them a beautiful journaling book. And so these gifts are things that go beyond the holidays that can continue to help, using music in those playlists. Where do you want to go emotionally? Where do you need to be? And, you know, equine therapy, what a fun gift. Get them an equine therapy to be able to go out and work with a horse that really is working with you in a different way.
So maybe you're expecting a new purse or a jacket or, you know, new clothes, and you get all of this instead. How do you what do you say when you're introducing your gift? Do you kind of specifically say, hey, I wanted to help you this year. This is what I got you?
I wouldn't, because people that are struggling with mental illness, sometimes they are not really ready to come out with it, and they say, why are you telling me I need therapy? So it could backfire on you. This is ways to say, I thought you might enjoy this. I have found it to be helpful. I know you like music, or you like pets or animals. I know you like to read. So preface it softly, and that this is something unique I heard about that may help all of us in many different ways.
A good way to put it. Yeah. Finally, vitamins. This is another thing you think, maybe this is a stocking stuff, or what vitamins do you like?
Well, first of all, we got to talk about food, because it's that time of year that everybody's eating foods and sugars that they shouldn't. When you mess up your gut health, that affects your brain, your neurotransmitters, and your immune system, called the brain-gut health. So first, we have to eat healthy. Second, if you're not sleeping, a controlled release melatonin may be something to consider, because there's a little bit of it all night long to help you stay down. B vitamins are always a great thing to help you with stress. These are just examples, but B complexes, make sure they're methylated in case you have this strange gene that regular B vitamins can make you worse. So methylated B vitamins, controlled release melatonin, fish oil, those are things that are basics that can help people. But go back to what we're eating in the diet. And as naturopathic medical doctors, and with our association, AZNMA, it's about educating people that it's about your own body's ability to heal itself, working with nature as much as possible. We can get out a prescription pad and do minor surgery if we need to, but in the meantime, nature cures best, in our opinion.
Dr. Worden, interesting and helpful ideas for the anxious and maybe kind of worried folks in your life. You gave them a lot of different suggestions. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Happy holidays.